Alright, let me get these cords all out of the way because they're all tangly and not so fun. Fucking tangly cords. Fuck you, tangly cords. Get out of the way. Thank you, tangly cords, for getting out of the way. Kind of getting out of the way. Thank you for being back in the way. Alright, well, anyway. This is gonna hurt my pocket a little bit. Well, maybe not so much. I've only got to buy what I need for one run right now, which is... we only need to buy one because we have only used one. Only one of these. And we'll grab two more of those, just because having the three is nice. Alright, so anyway, if you want to grind for guild rank, there are two ways to do this. I found that this quest right here, Battlefield Lament, number 55 on list, which is in chapter 9, is one of the best ones to do. It's a pretty quick quest. You have, I think, 2 guardians to kill beforehand, maybe even just one. It is a kind of, I think it's a pretty annoying one. I think it's like a fucking Minotaur and a Phantom. Or two Phantoms and a Minotaur. And the 3 combined kind of make a bit of an issue. And I normally go with that one to start. And then if I have less than 1,300 needed, I go off and I do Chapter 8, which is and Labyrinth Serpents, which is number 39 on the list. This one only gives 919 for the max, but it's a bit easier. I normally complete this one in 5 minutes with the use of giant drinks and cardiac brews from like the first battle. So that one's about 5 minutes for about a K. I haven't really timed myself or really checked the time for this one, but this one does give an overall, I think, better rate. So we're going to go ahead and do this one, and I'll show you guys, because I'll probably end up having to do this quest a couple times, and then finish it off with the other one, so you guys can kind of see the process I go through here. But anyway, this is really one of the easiest ways to do this. I'm still not positive on the layout of this one. I haven't done this quest a lot because this one just really found out about on the way through this chapter and started doing it. I'd been doing the other one a bit more frequent. I don't think I have to go to 9. I could be wrong though. I think I just gotta go straight through to 3 here. And I know you end up in 8 is your final destination, or yeah, something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, pretty simple quest at the end of the day here. Of course. I'm trying to show you guys how to do this and I get fucking ambushed by a fucking bovine. Great. I gotta deal with both of these guys. Okay. We did get away there, but that's definitely not a good example. He kind of ended up right here by the wall and swung his axe as I was running through. I could have been more cautious and dodged around him there, but I didn't think I was going to get hit, and it really, you know, the chances of it happening weren't great, or at least in my experience. I'm going to try the warp to 5, or to 6. Because I don't remember exactly where the first guard or the main guardian is, but I do want to show you guys. Oh, he's in here. Good deal. So you want to take that warp to 6, and here's the guy. I'm going to go ahead and pop a cardiac and a giant drink right now, because the Spica fight literally lasts all of like 30 seconds. If you can get the advantage too, it helps, but I wasn't able to because I suck. Alright, now I'm going to try to... It's so hard to decide who you want to go after. Yeah, see, that's not what you want to do. Because dying is pretty much a guaranteed you're not going to get an S rank. Ow, what a prick. But yeah, this is one of the more annoying Guardian fights I've come across in a while. I hate really, I don't like fighting these guys at all. I don't like letting them get enraged, so that's part of my problem here, is if they get enraged, I get really annoyed. Okay, good. He's dead. It might just be better off just taking him out and not worrying about these guys until afterwards, because at the end of the fucking day, the bovine is your biggest problem. And so far, this has been a really sloppy run of this quest. But that's alright, I'm not trying to make it look perfect. And I still haven't really mastered the quest itself yet. Not like I have the other one. And now I think we gotta go to 1, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a high potion and take this, just for security reasons. But yeah, you have to go take the teleporter to 8 and then into 1, I think, and then the Spica's in 1. But anyway, really not a whole lot to this quest. I really don't want him charging at me. And I may actually be wrong. It might be it just may at the end of the day be faster to just run the one with Medusa, especially if you can run it as fast as I can. But it does get a little bit more stale. I may not actually have to run it at all, because I didn't realize it was 1300. We may end up like a couple points short, and if that's the case, then I will. There's the Spica. Should have used a... Problem here is there is a couple bovines also in this fight, which really isn't that big of an issue. You just gotta get this off, because as soon as you kill the Spica, the quest's over. You don't have to deal with those guys. So really, at the end of the day, it's not a huge problem. And if you're careful, you should only have to use 1 giant drink, 1 cardiac brew for this quest. She's kind of hiding behind the bovines, which is really kind of annoying. I wish she would stop that. Trying to make me use more than I want to here. Like I said, though, it's not overly difficult. I am panicking a little bit because she's kind of not behaving. But anyway, as long as you're able to keep your giant drink up, you should be fine. There she goes. That was in a total of just over 5 minutes. So it's about the same speed, but it is a little bit more, in my opinion, it's a little bit more of a hassle, that first Guardian fight. So, if you can get this one down, there's an S rank right there, and it's going to cut it down to that. I'm just going to store all this and save. And then since we only really used 1 of each there, we could probably just hop right into it again without having to go buy more supplies. And if I figure it probably isn't the best quest for somebody not using Gunlance, because Spica spends a lot of time in the air, and that's why I'll probably for the last, or even if it's just a couple points short or whatever, I'll probably show the other one, because the other one's definitely more suited for all classes, and you can still get about 1k or 2k per 10 minutes, which isn't bad, in my opinion. I don't know what some of the DLCs add level-wise, so that's kind of one of the things you have to be worried about. But so we're gonna go ahead and we'll just get through this as quickly as we can. And even if you want to even go quicker, you could pop a cardiac brew earlier, so you don't have to stop running as much. I'm less inclined to do so because I kind of like not spending all my money, even though cardiac brews are fairly cheap. You know, but that's, sometimes, fuck this. He's a cardiac bro. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of I'm gonna pop one when I get into the first, or before the first Guardian battle, because I don't want it running out while I still have Giant Drink left and stuff, and having to go and hassle through popping another Cardiac Brew while I'm trying to fight something. You know, that's just something to get in the way. So I'll probably, maybe not. I fucking don't know what I'm gonna do. I hadn't really used Cardiac Brews in a long time until I think Shade mentioned. Oh fuck, it's Mimic. Really? Don't go for fucking Mimic chests. Okay, guys, lesson learned when you're grinding for guild rank. Really, fucking cocksucker. Really not best served to go for free treasure, quote unquote. At least we're not gonna die. I'm sure I was gonna get killed there. No, I probably will pop another Cardiac. I wasn't going to, but because that little fucking mishap there. I really wish you'd come away from the skeleton over there. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Come on. Okay, got an advantage. It really is kind of a dangerous maneuver to do this, but I'm going to go for it. Maybe 3 shots, 4 shots if I can get him off. Nice, okay. So that's... if you can get an advantage, you can kill him pretty quickly. These guys will still be a pain in the ass, though. Because they won't sit still. At least not when you want them to. So now that was... even with the Mimic fight, we're going to finish with good time here. More than likely. The only thing you can trust is the monsters drop. I really didn't know there were mimics in this level, so I was like, oh hey, okay. Let's just check, see what's in here, see if you can make a quick item out of this. And no, don't bother. You're just gonna end up getting yourself into trouble. You go ahead and pop. Oh fuck! I didn't buy another mana crystal. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the dangerous way. Oh, well done. How do you grind, Steve? Don't ask Steve. He doesn't fucking know. Steve's just a jackass. Steve's the guy that's over here playing these video games. He's terrible. He don't know what's going on. He's just, yup, do what I do. Don't buy the mana crystal. This could be dangerous. It could be really fucking dangerous. Oh shit. That's also kind of one of the problems here. No. You don't want to get into raid battle, which does happen if the Minotaurs spawn in a bad place, which that one really did. We may end up using a bit more than I wanted to on this. Come on down here, Spica. Oh, come on, you. Hey. Jumbo Milligan. Come on, bro. Or whatever, just, just stand there and beat the shit out of her, I guess. Come on, Jumbo Milligan. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so I got rid of one of them. That thing It's kind of dangerous. Alright. Much rather her do that than the other attack, and you can go that if you want to, because I'm going to kill you here, hopefully. Thank you. There she is. Hopefully I can kill her here before she kills me, which doesn't appear likely. Stay away from me. This is grinding without your things you need. Don't do it this way. It's not the right way to do things, and I'm over pulsed now. How did I do that with Cardiac Brew on? I'm concussed. Awesome. Like I said, this is not how you want to grind for guild rank. It still may work out for me because I'm fucking lucky, but fuck, how do I... Oh, that's because she keeps hitting me with that. That's why I'm overpulsed. Alright, whatever. I'll go ahead and use this now that I've got my ass kicked enough, I guess. It's like, here you go, you can have Takemi. And he's not really going to do me much good at this point. It'll make surviving easier here, but, you know, this is a fucking terrible run because I didn't bring goddamn... It would have been good if I'd brought, the things I was supposed to, but, you know, I do things wrong. Don't, like I said, this is not the best way to go about this, especially if you look at the time. That's just a bad time right there. And my Cardiac Brew has run out, so now my shots are really slow. I have no damage up. Hopefully she's almost dead. I would hope she is. Of course she's gonna come way over here and fucking float right above me. Just taunting me. You forgot your mana crystal, dumbass! Alright, well... I guess I'm not very good at giving you instructions, am I? That's just... That one was more like an 8.5 minute run. Also, fairly decent compared to what I would normally do, but... also, don't want to do that, especially if you're trying to get S ranks, which I might not have gotten S rank this run, because that was fucking shoddy as fuck. I still did. Kind of shows you how much leeway you have, and I'm going to have a little bit of points, which just means I'm going to also do the Medusa quest one time for those of you guys who are using melee, and I might include a link on the bottom, just going right to the time where you could get that quest and look at the guide for it. Now, let's not be a dumbass, let's go fucking buy what we need. This is why I normally buy everything at one time, because, you know, buying one at a time just does not work well for me at all. I always end up forgetting in things, and you see how that works. Shit went down here real quick for me on that one. Alright. So, and that should be enough to do both quests here. Don't have the funds. Fucking cool. So, I'm gonna go over here and sell something because I can. Fucking Steve sells a lot of things. That thing. Fuck yeah. That should have got me enough, but I'm sure it didn't. I'm gonna sell one more thing just to be sure. Like that thing. I don't use those fucking things at all. Alright, so now that we have the things we actually need, Steve, do things right. Yeah, hopefully we can demonstrate how this quest is supposed to be done. The first time I got caught in random battles, the second time I got caught in random battles and forgot fucking mana crystals. I'm going to go ahead and pop, again, I'm going to pop a cardiac early here, just so getting around is a bit less annoying. The last thing you want to be is having pulse issues when you got a bovine behind you, chasing you. Which does happen. You hear, and then they're right on your ass. Out of nowhere. I made that episode a lot in videos lately. I made it in a Mega Man X video, and I'm making it here. What am I doing? What are you doing? Get around that fucking corner. You hear that deep breathing? It's time to run faster. Alright. Alright. So, cardiac, giant drink, my advantage. So now we're going to give this a quick whirl again and dodge out of this bovine way. Take the hits if you have to from those guys. Oh, shit. Okay. It's going to be close here. Oh, fuck. What the hell happened? Why is he doing... Why did that not kill him? I should have killed him. Last time it did. If I die, I'm going to be upset. Alright, like I said again, this is not how you're supposed to grind this quest. Dying is not on the list of things you should do. I died. There goes the S rank. I'm gonna have to get fucking... fucking, this is why I hate this quest. I should have just grinded the other one. This quest is... Oh, and now look at that. I'll have to use more of another fucking giant drink and another cardiac brew in this quest. Like I said, guys, don't do what I do. This is a specific idea, not the best performed, and I normally don't have this much trouble with this quest, but tonight it's just being a complete and total prick, and yeah. Definitely not being performed to its peak performances here. If you wanted to see that, you shouldn't be watching my videos anyway. My videos definitely are not top-notch. Hi there, Pulse Meter. Thanks for beep beep bink, bing bing bink in my ear the whole day. The skeleton was trying to cut me off before I get there. Hopefully the bovine is not with Mrs. Lady Gaga over here. Oh, look at that. Something told me it was going to be, and it was. I was ambushed. Well, that's okay. As long as it's not a raid battle. Yep. Fuck you, bovines. We don't like you here. So I won't get an S rank on this quest unless this game is more lenient than I even thought. Which is possible that it will be. Oh great, I didn't pop either of my things I was supposed to. Which is good. That's going to be really bad. Why am I doing so little damage? Alright, this is going to end badly again. So the first run, closest to what you want to aim for. This run, and the last couple, not so much. Alright, this fucking cord is all in my way. I was trying to get the controller away from my mic so you guys wouldn't hear me pushing buttons and stuff, but I can't because the fucking cord is all tangled and shit. I gotta kill these guys. Because I'm going to be very unhappy here in a second. Not sure how much more health she has, but I'm gonna end up taking hits here, and I've already died, so it's not like it really fucking matters at this point. I've already lost the S rank. As long as I get to the point where there, thank God. Alright, chords. Fucking stop it. Stop being so annoying. That one was probably done quicker, maybe, possibly, I don't fucking know. But if it was, then I'd probably still get an S because, you know, fucking that death. As long as A still gives me somewhere in the 900s, I think, would get me there. Did give me an S still, so 69 until the next guild rank, yay! Used way too many supplies on that quest, yay! So, overall, I would say that this next quest is definitely the way to go, simply because it's way, way less of a hassle. Just take me out, take my word for this. There's 2 Guardian fights, but they are like 13% fucking of the hassle that one is. And that's not an exaggeration. These are extremely easy. Ugh, excuse me, my fucking burping. I don't have enough if I do that. Fuck this. Just gonna buy one, I guess. Alright, well, I'm not doing well on money right now, which is not a good thing. I need money. Okay, we want Chapter 8, Labyrinth Serpents. And like I said, if I use Giant Drinking Cardiac Brew on the first fight as well as the second, then the Medusa, this is easily a 5-minute quest. So pretty much your 2 Guardians are in 6 and 4, and I find it best to go all the way to 6 first, then to 4, take the teleporter back to 2 for the fight against the Medusa, because Medusa's close to the teleporter at 2, so it's better than taking the long walk back through 4 and all that drink. But anyway, battle begins, which sucks. I wanted to get the advantage, but it doesn't happen for me, like, ever. This one's easy because you got just two phantoms, which is, like I said, like half of what you're dealing with in the one fight on the other quest. And these ones are behaving themselves right now, which is good. Because normally they don't. Normally they, at least in the other quest. And that one's done in less than a minute and 10 seconds in, and I'm done with the first Guardian fight. Now I'm just going to run back to the other one, and since I've got my Cardiac Brew pop from this fight, it's going to be a much more manageable walk. This next one I think is 2 Sushi Men as well as a Phantom, but I'm not positive. The Sushi Men are really easy because they're slow. They don't pose much of a threat if you can stay far enough away and fire on the... It may just be 2 Phantoms. It may just be 2 Sushi Men, but if there's a Phantom in there, it's really not a big deal. It's a pretty simple fight. See, he's way down here, so you run down this way. And we somehow didn't get a advantage there, but whatever. So there's 2 Sushi Men and a Phantom. You just step back a bit. Get your aimer set here. Watch out, because he will go back and hide behind the Sushi Men, and that's really annoying, but he's going to do what he's going to do. If you can kill him before the Sushi Men get on you, then good on you. Sometimes you have to relocate a bit. As long as you're not having the Phantom fire on you, it's better than anything else. Even if you have to move a little bit, and right now the Phantom is really being a pain in the dick. Alright, now you can focus on the Sushi Men, who are going to be kind of a pain in the ass, in your face type shit. When they get close, just blast them with one of those, and then run a good distance away before firing again, because they're deceptive. They're not fast, but they are deceptive. He may think, oh, hey, I can stand back here and fire all day. But no, they'll get on you before you kill them. Trust me, it's happened. That one's dead. I think this one's got a couple shots in on it, too, because, yep. And we are about... This run isn't, like, by far, it's not my best run, because the Phantom decided to go and hide behind the Sushi Men on that. And normally the Phantoms drop a purple Mikato, and I didn't grab it by accident there, so that's a missed opportunity for me. But, whatever. It's 500 extra per chest, which really is nice, but it's not, like, the end of the world. And I didn't pop a mana crystal before I came in here, so I'm going to have to do that right now. Thankfully, she normally starts off with that, and it gives you time to get this up. And then you just stand back a little bit and fire off as much as you can. If you get an advantage against her, the fight goes even more quickly. But, you know, if you can't, it's not the end of the world. You can still normally beat her before Takumi runs out. If you can't, then you just have to resort to finishing off with regular attacks, which I've done before. It's not a big deal. It's best if you can get her to face you, but she's kind of being a bitch here and just like, ha, I'm going to stand here, you can shoot my back. Alright. Yep, she's going to be a complete asshole. And just, like, stand there. Yep. But anyway, don't be picky with your shots, because Giant Drink, you're guaranteed to hit decent damage, even if it is in a place where it would normally not hit a whole lot. So don't be picky with where you take your shots. It is nice to get the weak point, but if you can't get that, it's not like the end of the world. I'm going to probably have to finish her off with regular shots, because hopefully these don't come after me. They are. And she's almost dead, though, so it's not like it's not a huge deal. And she should be dead in a couple more shots here. And if I can, it's going to be just over 5 minutes. And we got 5.5 minutes about for that quest. 5.5 minutes for just about almost 1,000 guild rank. And now we are going to be set to go fight Siegfried. Since we just got our guild rank again. And this took 33 minutes for me to get a whole guild rank through grinding. And at this late stage in the game, which, I mean, it's pretty handy. One thing I dislike is that it doesn't carry over after you get your guild rank. Nicely done, game. I see what you did there. So guild rank 23, and when we get back to town, it's going to tell me there's a vibe coming from the altar over this way. I'll be like, oh, it's shiny. Oh, shiny. Oh, shiny. Ohana means family. Fuck you, Ohana. Or maybe it's not. Okay, well, fuck me. Do I need 24? Are you fucking serious? I already did that. What did she say when I talked to her? Okay. I'll see you guys next time. I'm kind of curious as to what's happening here. Off screen while this is going, I'm going to go check it out and see if there is another quest there. If I have to get 34, I'm going to be very upset. That means to grind another 7.5k XP. But this has been kind of a tutorial video, so see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.